Today we're going to talk about air or boost. Today we're going to cover the topic of whether the Nike Air Vapormax or the Adidas Ultra Boost is the top dog in shoes today. I will be covering three categories: comfort, affordability, and style. With the rise of Adidas stock and the design of the new Air Vapormax, this has been a very controversial topic. Me personally, I've always been a Nike guy, but the Ultra Boost makes it a tough competition. So comfort for starters. The Nike Air Vapormax is a new model that just released. I think this February is when it was first released. It's different from the Air Max, but at the same time it's the same feel because it is air. It has individual pods on the bottom. This is my first pair of the Vapormax. I got this a couple weeks back. A very comfortable shoe. Both shoes are very comfortable shoes, but different in their own ways. So Air is more of a bouncy, has a more bouncy feel to it, a more firm feel to it. So like I said, very comfortable in its own. It also has the knit upper, so it feels kind of sock-light. Probably lighter weight than the Ultra Boost, but more of a bouncy ride. As far as the Ultra Boost goes, it has the same features as far as the tech knit upper, which kind of gives the sock-light feel. But the game changer for me is this Boost block. If you have not felt Boost, you need to get yourself a Boost shoe, because this is a shoe that you could wear around all day, and your knees, your back, everything will still feel fine. I've said this before, that anytime I'm on my feet for more than a few hours, I throw on an Ultra Boost just because I know it's going to save me from pain and aching later on. But like I said, the same kind of upper. They do have this cage just to kind of keep it intact. The heel cup kind of keep it intact. A little bit heavier, like I said. So not as much of an active shoe to me. Neither of them for me are running shoes to me, because one, I don't run. Two, they're more of lifestyle shoes, streetwear shoes. So neither of them am I going to be running in. But in my personal opinion, I feel like the Vapormax is more of a running shoe. This is more of a cushion to kind of save you from any pain and aching later on. So for me, in comfort, the Ultra Boost takes the comfort. As far as affordability goes, both of these shoes are very similar in price. The Vapormax is fairly new, especially compared to the Ultra Boost, which has been released for a couple years now. So the Vapormax has only a handful of models, and they've all came out at the same price. I know there's a collab coming out next week with Clot, and that might be a higher price point just because of the collab factor. But for the most part, every single shoe of the Vapormax has came out to $190. So a little steep, especially as far as running shoes go. Usually, you see Jordans and other kind of higher fashion stuff go for that price. But $190 for the Vapormax, and for the majority of Ultra Boost, they're all $180, and then with the collab factor, they're about $200. But you never really see them go above $200. So as far as price point goes, I would say they're both a little steep. $180 for these, $190 for these. You can, especially on the Ultra Boost, they've been releasing so many. So if you sit on them, there are going to be pairs that go for under retail. Vapormax are fairly new, so they're pretty high. People are excited about them. They're still sold in and out. But yeah, for me, both pretty steep on the price point, especially since Adidas. I think paying $200 for an Adidas running shoe is crazy, especially since a year or two ago, if you would have told me that Adidas running shoes were going for $200 and they were selling out, I would have told you you're crazy. But that's just what it is. That's just how the game is now. So for me, I mean, they're pretty equal. $10 more for the regular shoe than this. But for me, both fairly steep price points. But people buy them, people like them, people still wear them. They're still going to sell out. So I mean, Adidas and Nike know what they're doing. So a tie as far as affordability goes. As far as styling goes, I'll start with the Vapormax. I think that Nike did try to outdo themselves to try to combat the Ultra Boost hype and everything. They tried to do something different, something never seen before. I know a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. Definitely people like this more than the strapless or the laceless version with the strap. A lot of people have been kind of roasting that shoe, calling it ugly. So basically they took the laces out and just put a strap over it. I think that shoe's coming out in the next couple of weeks. And I've also seen people talk about how these look like laundry pot, the detergent pods. So just a different shoe. To me, a little bit more futuristic. Not really my style. That's why I kind of went with the all black, just because it's more subtle. It kind of goes with a little bit more everything. But yeah, like I said, a comfortable shoe. Price point's a little steep, and as far as styling goes, I mean, it's a runner, so it's not meant to be a dress shoe, or it's not meant to be styled up or anything. It's meant to, run with, athletic fit, joggers, stuff like that. So with those, I mean, I think it goes. I mean, it's always like the hype of the Nike. People are gonna buy it. People are gonna think it looks good just because it is Nike. And I'm guilty of that sometimes. But yeah, as far as style goes, a little different. I think Nike tried to do too much and strayed from, the Air Max, where, that's every year, that's the killer, Air Max, Air Max, Air Max. And they tried to do something different. And I don't blame them, because Adidas has been killing it lately. And as far as the Ultra Boost goes, a little bit more, simple, basic. They got the 3 straps out of the way with this cage. Like I said, the knit upper, black heel cup on the back. A shoe that's really clean, that everybody's wearing, that, every time you go out, you're at least going to see an NMD or an Ultra Boost, probably every time, whether it be in Old Town, around campus, or at the mall, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I think this is a shoe that the same thing I said about Nike is that it's hyped, people love it, it's popular right now, so people are gonna like it more than they actually might like it. I think that if this Boost wasn't so comfortable, people would be making fun of and saying how ugly, this big styrofoam looking block is on the bottom. But right now, it's kind of probably the top shoe as far as comfort goes. Affordability, like I said, for both of them are pretty steep. And styling, it's pretty clean, it's pretty easy to go with a lot of things, joggers and stuff like that. I mean, it's probably the #1 runner right now. So as far as styling goes, I'd probably give it to the Ultra Boost. And another thing I forgot to mention as far as comfortability goes is I usually tend to take the insole out of my Ultra Boost, just because it gives you a closer touch and a closer feel to the Boost midsole. And I usually tend to put it on my NMDs, because NMDs run big, and they're not really comfortable as they are. So that insole and the NMD, which they don't come with insoles, so that insole from the Ultra Boost into the NMD makes the NMDs more comfortable, and taking it out of this shoe makes this shoe more comfortable. And another little fun fact is that Continental, which is a tire company, does the bottoms, the soles of all the Ultra Boosts. So you can run in these for years, for miles, whatever the case may be, and they're not really gonna wear out. I do have my core black pair, and I've had it for about 1.5 years now, worn it 100 times, and the bottom's still brand new. So yeah, fun fact. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my 2 cents of the 2 shoes. I know a lot of people have different opinions in all of the 3 categories that I talked about. So where I kind of rank these is comfort goes to the Ultra Boost. Both comfortable in their own ways. Like I said, a little bit different. It's a little bit bouncier. It's a little bit more cushion. Affordability. Sorry. Both of them to me are a little steep. I mean, $200 for a runner, especially an Adidas runner. When a year ago people were making fun, would make fun of you if you said that you paid $200 for an Adidas runner. So both steep in that section. But like I said, if you be patient and you sit on them, you can get these for under retail. So a tie in affordability, and then styling. It can go either way. Both, they're just different shoes. They look different. It's more of a futuristic. It's more of an old school runner. So I would have to say Adidas Ultra Boost as far as style goes, just because it can go with a lot of things. You can wear it with pants, you can wear it with joggers, you can wear it with shorts. And I don't know if you can wear this with jean pants, stuff like that. This is more of a what am I trying to think of? It's more of a one-way shoe. So yeah, that is my Ultra Boost versus Vapormax thoughts. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will probably, but not for sure, be dropping another video today. I'm doing a double upload. Someone asked me to do this video that I'm doing right now, and they also asked me to do a 3.0 versus 1.0 versus 2.0 as far as the Ultra Boost goes comparison. So I might just knock out the 2 comparisons today. But if not, stay tuned to the channel, and I hope you guys have a great day.